4-H is one of those activities that even at a young age, you can feel yourself growing into it. There are certainly things I think as I look back farther away that I feel were even more important to me than I felt like at the time from that 4-H time. So growing in responsibility in a very safe environment, being able to present to your club lessons that you're supposed to present and grow up doing that. Certainly one of my more memorable experiences in 4-H was taking the citizenship trip to Washington, D.C. And I still run into folks that we were on that trip together and that are friends 40 years later. So that was a great experience and wouldn't have happened had I not spent years in 4-H. So my grandfather was part of Iowa State 4-H Foundation and was there. My grandfather was E. Howard Hill. He was president of Iowa Farm Bureau from 1947 to 1962 and had been active in feeling very strong ties to 4-H and how valuable it was, and want to be a part of setting up the foundation and the camp, and had always cared about that. I would have gone to camp a few times, not very many growing up, but had always had that connection because of Grandpa's connection to the camp. And I tell you, the folks are just the best folks, the folks that care about 4-H and care about the next generation. Every time you get to spend time with them, it's a great experience. There is an opportunity to be able to connect agriculture with folks, whether they're involved in agriculture or not, because there's an agricultural component, not solely, obviously, an agricultural organization, but an opportunity to be connected with it through others in the club, through the county fairs, through state fair involvement. And it is very important that we have a chance for folks outside of agriculture, young people especially, to be able to have that connection. But primarily the opportunity for growth themselves. There are lots of great organizations and sports activities, lots of other things where kids can grow today, but there's a uniqueness to the participation level that you get, the support that you get, still a competitive nature, but we learn to be able to grow and get better and say, I'm going to do this different next year and hope for better results and keep working at things. And that is something that we all need when life gets challenging in lots of different ways. And I think 4-H is a great place to invest. We have so many volunteers out there that make any dollars that it takes to run the program, and it does take dollars to do that, stretch a long, long ways. Those are great experiences that translate into values later on. And I think as we all look ahead and we look at what is needed to continue to make Iowa a great place, we need kids that can have those experiences and be able to have the same kinds of growth opportunities that we all had. So certainly support financially, we need to volunteer, and I'm so proud of Iowans for stepping forward the way they have, and we need to keep doing it.